exercise and compete against the very best.
Jono, you're a ball player, but you know they're coming to get you. What's it going to be like physically? You know you're going to have to suck it in and take it.
Yeah, it's the first contest. You want to win your first contest against your direct opponent. Hit in hard, hit in nice and tough, and just come straight and direct at the ball. And that sets the scene for not only your own game, but for your teammates as well.
Sellers, as a captain, what do you need to bring to the table right now?
Win the toss, Ed. Kick with the wind.
Here we go.
Comes it forward, Carlisle.
Kick, Bruce in the front spot. Gunston, they ripped it off him, and now Bruce trying to get through. High tackle on Puopolo, no free kick given, and then on the up, Savage, and then Lewis is good around goals. That was brilliant. Hawthorn just worked and worked and worked it.
Just the second, third, fourth effort's enough to split. Their structure is really good. I mean, whether it's Lewis out on the receive end or...
Roughhead, not his intention. Smith. Lewis goes back to Roughhead, searching hand pass forward, taken by Savage. He kicks inside the forward 50. Guess who? He might feel in the past six, including a couple of nines. 15 metres out, comes back in style, puts it through, scores a level.
Building for Gibson front spot on Danaher, and then runs off him, and Sewell provides a shield for him, and then kicks towards Ruffy. Free kick to Roughhead. Against Hooker, just forward. And I tell you the other thing, I mean, if the ball comes in high and it's Franklin Carlisle, you reckon Carlisle's going to win 9 out of 10 if it's just those two. Roughhead, neat, gets it. He's got 51 for the year.
Puopolo plays it along in front, well played, on his knees to Savage, loops it over the top. Sewell goes down towards half forward, talking, the lack of it, as it turned out, as a result, will cost them dearly. Franklin going in for his second after Roughhead swooped on the crumb. Indecision by a couple of bomber defenders, and it hurts them on the scoreboard. Margin, which has been lively. Whoops, goes back into trouble. If you intended that, it was very clever. Gunston down towards half forward, bounces obligingly for Rioli, only needs half a chance. And Franklin stepped his man. Hill is storming down towards the goal square, but he is advised by his teammates to go back and slot it.
Well, I don't know how much other option presented itself. Just strand Carlisle completely.
So Franklin steps inside the 50. Kick is on the way, and that's beautiful. Well, during the break, 2 weeks off, something's happened. He's spot on tonight. Oh, stretching. Gunston almost fell at his feet. Pearce runs away with it. Well, almost. They've got him. Dragged down by Gunston. It'll be a free kick to the Hawks within scoring range. He'll get the kick. Not sure Gunston had the arm initially, but he's going to take the Gunston. His dad, the CEO at the Bombers. He's about 30 metres out. After the siren, kick is on the way. Doesn't miss too often. When he can centre goal, he's very dangerous. And that's handy. They're up by 10 points after what was a sluggish...
Attacking really for the last 5 minutes.
Essendon lead the quarter. 1 goal to 4 behind. Bruce, quick hands. Rioli, 55 metres out. Long kick. Goal umpire stands erect. Right over the hat.
Hawthorn's one of their vulnerabilities is a little bit of lack of that midfield breakaway speed. If he gets himself right, and he can spend significant minutes in the centre square midfield, because that's the kind of thing he can do that very few others of those Hawthorn midfielders can. That surge out
all the time. Puopolo lays it off. Savage looks inside the forward 50. Roughhead, body to body. Could have almost got a free kick. It bounces back to him. He snaps and he puts it through. That's his second marvellous goal.
An example as to why Jared Roughhead can play on every position in the ground. It's right there. As the ball hits the deck, he's as lively as anyone.
Hill, 14 possessions now for Mitchell. Savage up to 11. There's Hale meeting the football to Simpkin. Lowers the eyes. Puopolo, the little guy, 55 metres out off his step into the path of Franklin. Wants his left side. Carlisle aware of that. He beats a couple though, Franklin. He snaps. It carries. It's through for a goal. He's got 4. What a return.
Well, Tim, you spoke about it in the on-field demo before the game. That's the textbook one there, isn't it?
Well, that is. I mean, you've got to try and get to that side.
Hand passed it to Trouble. Trouble is wearing number 33. More Trouble. 23. Hand passes across to Hill, who backs off. Buddy Rioli and now the youngster Hill kicks inside the forward 50. Rioli, delusions of grandeur there flew. Puopolo. Oh, what a goal. What's not to love?
That's a 3-on-2 contest, but the Essendon defenders weren't able to really coordinate.
He's just one of the
for Essendon.
That's your line.
A little bit of heart and mouth stuff here for the Hawthorn supporters, I reckon, Bruce.
I agree. And then gives it off short.
And straight to the pine.
Yep, quarter. He got the opening goal for the Hawks tonight. He's normally a dead eye. There you go. He's a good player, Lewis. They've got a lot of good players, but he's another one. Gibson reads it so well. He never gets flustered. Back to Guerra, back to Gibson. Very, very short. Heard the up. Puopolo's already kicked one. He'll fancy himself, Poppy. He's kicked a couple.
On the overlap, Guerra, another searching kick.
Let's have a look at this. High shepherd,
Sort of
contact on the shepherder.
went to defend himself first and foremost, but I guess did jump off and the elbow was slightly raised at the forearm.
Write it down, thanks, Tack. Let's go.
Melksham was the bomber involved.
Yep.
Meantime, back at the game, Hale steers it through. All one-way traffic now to open the third term, as was most of the second quarter.
Hill got it from the centre. Good kick to Bruce. Too far out to goal, you would think. Puopolo's at the back, goes short to Roughhead, and Hale when he protected the ball there. And look at the frustration from Hooker.
I think he got a whack down in the pocket a few minutes ago and was on the ground for a while.
Yep, head clash with Carlisle.
So Ruffy going for a third goal, and he gets it. So he's got 53 for the season so far.
Legs. Giray out wide. He's a left footer. Goes down towards the pocket. Gunston just hanging back. Takes the mark. Well, that's silly.
That really quick sideways movement.
Gunston with the one goal tonight to add to the lead. And a dominant powerhouse performance by the Hawks. We talked about his kicking before. Set shot in that situation. When he can see the goals, he's deadly.
Short one, they'll get him on the burst. Hale, Smith with the run, back to Hodgie, trying to sidestep. Oh, he's so strong, he held up. Puopolo, Franklin. Well, it was a masterclass.
Dishes it out.
Well, can he get it 5 in a row? Again, he's had the last 3 times he's kicked 5-5-5 against the Bombers. Make it again. The time before that it was 9 and 4 and 9. He's got 5 tonight, buddy.
This Hawthorn team, especially amongst players like we're talking about there, although I think Hill's okay. Here's Mitchell, couldn't believe the space he created there. Steps around Hawking as if he wasn't there, goes inside the forward 50. What a lovely kick. Carried the man in front, found the man between Goddard and Hooker. And now an opportunity for Bruce. Well, impossible to stop. You could go out there and sort of stand them in position, and still that kick would find a way in there. And as a result, finds a way through there. Another goal for Bruce, his first of the night.
These last 20 minutes of the game.
So Essendon just trying to maintain some sort of equilibrium, and Rioli with a 2 running bounce and then brilliantly looking, and Mitchell stretching, goes to Franklin. He's kicked 5 tonight, buddy. It's looking good. It's more than a handful. It's 6. And they were the 2 inclusions. Well, in the last 2 years, he played 44 games and kicked 49 goals yet. He was a big part of things. Mitchell's kicked to full forward. Franklin again. Well, he's already got a season high of 6 goals tonight. He's the first Hawk.
He started to play the swingman type role.
Yeah.
That was the turn in his All-Australian form.
Well, he's just gone bang. We like the number 7. And Buddy has got that tonight. 7 goals for Franklin.
Inside Bell Chambers at the drop of the ball. Bruce did brilliantly, and again Rioli feeds it forward. Sewell, Puopolo going past, looks inside the forward 50. Roughhead. Well, that was clinical.
6 is just so versatile.
Going at his 4th, gets it, equals his best against these Bombers.
He's kicked 1 in every quarter too, Dan.
Gibson, Lewis, Smith, He provides some run. As this man tonight, Savage, looks up, lowers the eyes. Puopolo leading forward, if you don't mind. Duray spots a man on the move as well. Franklin had right of way. Bruce didn't bother moving. It's been like crossing a live runway at Heathrow because Buddy.
10 shots, 11 shots now. Tough couple of weeks for Jake.
So going at number 8. It's working back. I think it's okay. It is. They're celebrating. Went close.
Gee, I wonder if 10's on the cards, Dennis. How long? Always thinking and running and working. Switching by Smith. Mitchell run down as a poor handball. Play on called. Hibbert, good back turn. Dempsey had to stretch and then lost it. Sewell's been productive. Short to Bruce. Takes the mark right on his range. Melsham saying it wasn't far enough. Bruce may give it off.
He goals his kick.
I got no doubt he does.
Sure he does.
So Lukey Bruce, he's on 29 for the year. This small medium forward, and that one's coming back. I think it has. He's kicked 2 in the last quarter. Hawthorn keep on marching on.
There's no one on the line there for us, and that was.
And they're running down the clock. They've got the instinct of how long there is to go. 4 seconds. Here's Hodge. Wait for the siren. Hawthorn win in a canter. That man came at a gallop. He got the opening goal, and he was terrific.